Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst and PJ Vick and the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water.
Oh yeah. Look at that thing.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
Thanks for checking out today's episode of In-Depth Outdoors. I'm James Holst, and on today's show, we're headed to one of the crown jewels of walleye fishing in Minnesota, and of course that would be Mille Lacs Lake. Now, over the last couple seasons, the overall walleye bite in the winter on Mille Lacs has been a little tough. Doesn't mean there were, periods of great activity, and of course fish were certainly caught, but overall, the bite was a little off. But from experience, I can tell you that by the time you roll into year 3, after kind of a tough bite period like that, Mille Lacs typically responds with just phenomenal fishing and really fat, heavy fish. So that's what PJ Vick and I will be chasing today, a shoreline walleye bite on the famed Mille Lacs Lake, here today on In-Depth Outdoors. It's gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually pretty smooth sailing.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we launched on the northeast corner of the lake, and we're trying to get out to 21, 22 foot of water on these sand breaks. And there's no guarantees when somebody shares an ice report, right? There's no such thing as perfectly safe ice, but what we just came across, we didn't find anything less than 7 inches, and a lot of it was 8+. Fairly consistent. There are some, breakers, some busted up chunks right along the shoreline, but all in all, it's in really good shape. We talked to a gentleman at the Garrison Sports Bait Shop this morning, and he said the lake is off to the best ice condition start they've had in a couple of years. So I'm surprised how few people are here.
Oh, got him. That was my first good interaction of the day there. I put on a 3/16 ounce tingler spoon. That's not a bad one. 3/16 ounce tingler, black and gold, just tipped with the minnow head. And we're just kind of running and gunning. We got out here, a bit of a late start this morning, and bouncing along the edge of some structure and seeing if we can locate some fish. This is our first stop where we actually marked a decent amount. Let that guy go. It felt all right. Yeah, we're just bouncing around. Like I said, right now we're currently in 21 foot of water just off the edge of a sandbar, kind of at the bottom of the break. We got out here a little late, started up top, didn't really mark much, and just started working our way down this deeper edge right where the structure meets the basin. And we definitely got some fish moving around here, so we'll see if we can get back down there and grab a couple more of them.
Oh, there he is. Oh. All righty. It's just getting kind of miserable out here, to be honest with you. This is a decent walleye. Starting to hide behind the snowmobiles to get out of the wind. was just getting comfortable on that seat on the Polaris, and this guy came in and just bopped this bull spoon. There we go. Very cool. Beautiful fish. Presenting the fins. We're supposed to get winds today up to 40 miles an hour. Gonna be a good time out here. But I'll stay warm if the fish bite, if they're like that. That's kind of your, in the range of average right now out here on Mille Lacs, probably from that 19 to 21 inch range. That's just your real bread and butter fish. I'll let that one go. The bait I'm fishing, it's that 1/8 ounce bull spoon. What I really like about that spoon, the shape's cool and all that, but there's some really good color patterns for that. I mean, that right there is just perchy as perchy gets. And then of course what I'm doing is I'm tipping it with a minnow head. We'll fire that one back down. I'm gonna need to get another minnow on there.
Power your passion with Norsk Lithium. Check your charge with the push of a button or power accessories with USB ports. Norsk Lithium combines weight savings and technology to achieve performance others can't. 4 capacities are available, designed for the way you fish. Choose our ultra lightweight batteries for smaller sonar units. Step up to our high capacity batteries, designed to power live imaging and 360 sonar. Norsk Lithium, setting the standard for lithium batteries.
Strike Master, dedicated to continuous innovation. Choose one that fits your style. Strike Master Ice Augers. See the full lineup at strikemaster.com.
At Humminbird, we make products that are always ready for your next adventure. With unparalleled mapping, sonar, and live technologies at your fingertips to help you find, catch, and stay on more fish. Humminbird, simply, clearly better.
There you go.
Boy, that one took some coaxing. I actually had 3 of them down there at one time. Oh, little eater. Yeah, if you overly work this bait today, they are going the other direction. So that one had 3 of them down there kind of staring at it and just kind of a lightly jiggle and hold in place. And they finally decided to seal the deal there. I love watching, I'll get that one back. Love watching how these fish react on this Mega Live, you know, just in down view.
Hey! A little better one?
Yeah, acting that way. That one had a complete change of attitude in comparison to the others.
Well, we like them when they dig like that, huh?
He come flying in from the side. I tried keeping it away from him. He said no.
Agreed.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of grumpy fish today. It's nice when you get one that just kind of does all the work for you.
Nice fish. Heck yeah.
A lot of them.
He was trying to get you there.
I had to bob and weave, man. Well, I mean, that right there tells you a lot about what the bite's like. When you just get that little snoot hook, that's the way mine was hooked too.
That's a nice fish.
They're just nipping.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was by far the best reaction I've seen.
Yeah.
He came in, I could see 12 feet off to the side. He closed that distance in no time while lifting and just whack. So.
It's as dark as a summer thunderstorm out here, bud.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
It's prime time all day long.
Yeah, all day long, exactly. Nice. Good hook placement though, right? Roof of the mouth, right in that tough part. Beautiful fish. I'm still rocking that 3/16 ounce Tingler spoon, just a black and gold, tipped with a spot tail shiner head. Get that guy back. Excellent fish. Off you go, bud.
Flag, PJ, way up on the inside.
Oh yeah, that's all you, bud.
I do not see the trigger. Got him. Heck yeah. Feels like one of those average Mille Lacs walleyes. But the lake is full of these, which are super nice fish. And that one came on just a tiny little shiner and that iFish Pro. We're kind of expecting with this cold front coming in, this big snowstorm, definitely a lot of changes going on with the weather right now. It's warm, it's just super windy, and then at some point today it's supposed to start snowing, so we're gonna get a little bit of everything. All right, see you bye. Well, that's just another one for the iFish Pro. I need a minnow. We'll get that back down there and let it do its work.
At Eskimo, our pledge is to create products that will help you enjoy your time on the ice. The Outbreak series offers a first-of-its-kind full-panel no-trip door. This means less hassle loading in and out of the shelter, especially while wearing bibs and boots. With 5 sizes of Outbreak available, we have you covered, whether you're packing light, fishing in a larger group, or ice camping for the entire weekend. To find the model that's right for you, visit geteskimo.com.
Strike Master, dedicated to continuous innovation. Choose one that fits your style. Strike Master Ice Augers. See the full lineup at strikemaster.com.
Power your passion with Norsk Lithium. Check your charge with the push of a button or power accessories with USB ports. Norsk Lithium combines weight savings and technology to achieve performance others can't. 4 capacities are available, designed for the way you fish. Choose our ultra lightweight batteries for smaller sonar units. Step up to our high capacity batteries, designed to power live imaging and 360 sonar. Norsk Lithium, setting the standard for lithium batteries.
At Humminbird, we make products that are always ready for your next adventure. With unparalleled mapping, sonar, and live technologies at your fingertips to help you find, catch, and stay on more fish. Humminbird, simply, clearly better.
Flag.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least the flags are popping. Fish are a little grumptastic on the spoon so far, but there we go. Oh yeah. Total digging in there. Oof, oof. I don't know, maybe I got a little bit nicer one here. I'm not seeing the big head swings that you'd normally see
real
with a...
one, James?
I'm fond of them.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a giant. I'm sure we'll catch a few fish on spoons, but right now, they are total grumps.
Let me give you a hand there.
Oh, I won't turn it down.
That's a nice fish.
Yeah, it is.
Heck yeah.
Boom.
That's what we're talking about. Heck yeah.
Come over for the lip and grin.
Yeah.
I love it. I didn't have to get my fingers wet.
I did.
Appreciate it. Oh man, just perfect hook set. Here we go. Heck
You better
yeah.
hold that one.
You think so?
I think so.
All right.
Owie.
Yeah. That one took a bite out of PJ. Yeah, that's a pretty dandy fish right there.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yep. All right. Back you go. That's more the size we're looking for there. That's legit. See you, bye. All right, now try to figure out, was that a...
That was a spot tail.
That was a shiner.
Yes,
all right.
it was a shiner.
Hey, PJ, that flag outside of you's up.
Oh, I got her. He's there. He's taking mine. Let's see if we can get him. Got him. All right. Doesn't feel all bad. Oh yeah, nice fish. Very nice. Ooh, that fish was almost out. Right there he come out. He was just by the skin of the lip. That tells you a little bit about the attitude. As long as they come topside, that works. We'll get that one back. Nice fish. Come on, buddy. There we go.
Hey, PJ, flag up by you.
Oh, I see it. All right, baby. And we got him. That is on a sucker. Oh yeah, that's a dandy. There we go. That'll do. Beautiful fish. That was just on that sucker. Once again though, look at the loop of skin that that thing is hanging by. One more head shake and that fish would have been gone. All right, yeah, that one was just about to do that. So I'm gonna let that bad boy go.
I got lonely out there in the deep water.
Yeah, it started popping in a little bit in here again. So we missed one on that other iFish Pro. It was one of those deals where just as I was walking up, doop, doop. Yep. So yeah, I'll get that guy back. That's a great fish.
Heck yeah, we've had a couple
23
couple of those today.
Yeah. Yep.
In-Depth Outdoors, Spot on the Spot ID.
On today's Spot on the Spot ID, I want to talk through some just very basic approaches to how to be successful at early ice on Mille Lacs Lake if you're chasing walleyes. And one of the things that dawned on me, we've done a lot of early ice shows on Mille Lacs Lake. And when I was thinking about a lot of those different shows, a couple of things jumped out at me. The first one was, what part of the lake are we typically talking about? That would be right here. This is the north half of the lake. I can't ever remember doing a early ice walleye shoot south of there. The reason is pretty simple. What wind direction is dominant in the winter, right? You're gonna have wind coming this way and this way when it's making ice. That means ice in this general area sets up earlier. It's not getting beaten around by the waves. You tend to not have intense cracking in this area. It's just the part of the lake that freezes up earliest and you get the best ice most often. So that in itself is one of the main reasons why we kind of target that northern third portion of the lake. Now the next thing that really jumps out to me is we're usually looking for shoreline structure. Shoreline structure that breaks from about 12, maybe 15 feet of water down to 20, 22 foot of water. As you look at so much of the north end of Mille Lacs Lake, you see these incredibly sharp breaks, but there's not a lot of feature to it. So you've got some of the criteria there. You've got break here in about 8 foot of water that's dropping down fairly quickly down into deep water. But what type of areas as an angler should we be looking for to kind of hone in our attentions? And once you've established that I'm going to fish the northern third part of Mille Lacs Lake and you're looking for structure that breaks from 15 to down to about 22 foot of water, boy, things then get a lot easier. For example, on this shoreline here, little pieces of structure like this. You've got a feeding flat up here. You've got deeper water. This is down to about 20 foot of water here. Fish will spend their time in the day out there during peak windows. They slide up and they feed. So make sure you check this out, put this information to use, and I think you'll be wonderfully surprised at how productive it can be.
If you mess with the bull, the fish get the horns. The bull spoon comes in 16 different colors. with ultra glow and UV bright patterns, designed to sink fast and trigger aggressive strikes. And that's no bull. From jigs to spoons, see it all at vmchooks.com.
Power your passion with Norsk Lithium. Check your charge with the push of a button or power accessories with USB ports. Norsk Lithium combines weight savings and technology to achieve performance others can't. 4 capacities are available, designed for the way you fish. Choose our ultra lightweight batteries for smaller sonar units. Step up to our high capacity batteries, designed to power live imaging and 360 sonar. Norsk Lithium, setting the standard for lithium batteries.
Brandel GM in Aiken, Minnesota's only haggle-free Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, is a proud sponsor of In-Depth Outdoors TV. Our Brandel value price ensures that you don't have to spend your entire day haggling to get a great deal. And every new vehicle comes with our exclusive gimmick-free lifetime powertrain warranty. Whether you're in need of service, sales, parts, or body shop repair, stop by our state-of-the-art facility in Aiken or visit us 24/7 at brandelgm.com.
Hey, PJ, that outside flag again.
Oh, got it.
Ooh, got him. Another one of those big suckers.
Yeah, it is. I seen he was running pretty good when I come up here.
We got to get smart and position ourselves upwind
Over
so we can get
yeah,
all
right.
that wind aid when we chase flags.
Biggest one yet, I think.
Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah,
Look
baby.
at that.
Heck yeah. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
I think we're just gonna keep throwing some suckers down there and
Yeah, and that was kind of our mindset with it too. You know,
Yep.
we caught a bunch of fish, put out some big bait, and try hunting some big fish.
it matters. I mean, that's why when we go into a bait shop, it's, you know, what do you have? Some of all of it.
Yeah, right.
Super fish, bud.
Yeah, excellent fish. And notably, this was on our deep line again.
Yes. Well, I think that second one in, we should put a big sucker down on that one too.
Yeah.
That one's got a small fat head on it. I checked
I'd
it about
agree.
20 minutes ago. There it is. Oh, finally got one on the spoon. They've just been so temperamental. And this one feels like a decent fish here. Oh, it's a nice fish. There we go. And that's that 1/8 ounce yellow perch tingler. So I've been trying all sorts of spoons, trying to justify all that tackle I own, and these bigger fish just haven't been doing it at all. So I went super subtle. I went with that flutter spoon, and I got one to finally eat. Maybe there is a plus side to the storm rolling in. They might be a little funky, but maybe some of the bigger fish are feeding. So I'm gonna let that one go. All right. I mean, that's a 23, maybe 24 inch fish. And here's what I ended up doing. Just going with a really lightweight spoon. That's the yellow perch tingler. 1/8 of an ounce, just really thin stamped metal. Get a lot of shimmy, a lot of wiggle down there on that thing, but for the most part, I mean, I'm sure you saw what I was doing. You're barely even moving it. Letting that fish just kind of put its mouth around the bait, and then hopefully you set the hook at the right time. Because any kind of aggressive jigging right now, and they actually, I mean, it's like they run away. So that's the bait. Silver on the back side. Yellow perch on the front side there, if I can get it to turn around for you. That was the right combination for that fish.
Oh, we gotta end the show like this.
Oh, yes, you got him.
They say it couldn't be done. I just laid back because my back was bugging me, and that fish came in, and I'm like, Well, I gotta fish it like this now. Oh yeah, that's a nice one, bud.
It looked like a darn good mark on the screen.
What was that, like 3 or 4 times that fish come up underneath it, thinking about
You
it?
could tell he was lunging and charging. He wanted to.
It took a while for me to get it just right. There he is, bud. There we go. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
That's a nice fish.
I tell you what that means. We're going to end on that right there.
Yeah.
Boy, I was so worried about hook placement. That thing was going nowhere.
No, he's right there. We need him.
we made it deep into the day today. Obviously getting some super nice fish now. We're starting to get little pellets of sleet, which is the front end of that really nasty storm front coming in. So I think we're gonna pack things up and head off the lake here, but what a tremendous day.
Yeah, it's been a great day. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time.
Mille Lacs walleyes with a South Dakota wind.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's probably my favorite fish of the year so far, right there. Right. Got him laying on my back.
That's pretty fun to watch, actually.
Well, and that one
I didn't know how you were going to pull it off, because laying down takes some time. Very easy.
Well, that's why I yelled. They said it couldn't be done. Right. Beautiful fish. Last one for us here today on Mille Lacs Lake. We're going to fire this fish home, and we're going to get off the lake while we can still do it. See you later.
It fills the hole nicely.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings us to the end of today's show. Let me tell you, that was a really windy day, and if it wasn't for the fact that the fish bit, pretty good, it would have been really miserable out there. Now, as we said at the start of today's show, ice conditions were looking pretty good, and that's what we found there on Mille Lacs during our time out there on the ice. 5 inches at the minimum, 8 inches at the maximum. Overall, there wasn't a lot of broken up, stacked up ice. Of course, the caveat to this is, and why I bring it up, is as we were driving home, that big winter storm was rolling in, and we do expect to receive a bunch of rain, and then following that, some pretty heavy snow. So if you're gonna be on Mille Lacs Lake in the next week or so, make sure you check with one of the resorts, get the lake condition update, and listen to their advice. They're definitely not gonna steer you wrong. So huge thanks as always to PJ Vick for being the ever optimistic, never give up fishing partner out there on the ice from both of us. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.